Alright, welcome back everybody and welcome to the stream. Super excited because tonight we're playing an extremely cute game called Later Alligator. I'm really excited about it. It's by a really great animation studio called Smallboo. They also created Batman Piderman, if you guys are familiar with that web series. But give me just a second and I'll go ahead and get it uploaded for us. Or get it started, I guess.
Stop!
Apparently we're having some issue with the sound. Give me just a hot second to figure out what's going on here. Because I don't know about you guys, but I can't hear anything either. Music volume's all the way up. Or maybe, can you guys hear it and I can't? The sound's coming through to you guys. Okay, my ears just got blasted out. Helps if you turn your headphones on. Alright, let me know if the sound volume is okay, me versus the game, but I'm crazy excited to play this. It just looks super cute. So we're going to be getting into it and playing Later Alligator, and my lovely cat, Lucy, is gonna, stay in her bed and help from there. Good girl. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and get into it. Oh, the animation is so super cute. Alright. So we've got our briefcase, which I guess has our options and stuff in it. Everything looks fine here. Got some extra shoes, extra gloves, a knife, and mints, so at least our breath smells fresh. Let's see. I think obviously they want us to click on that cute little alligator. Just want to make sure there's nothing else around. Okay. He looks so like, oh, Quinniculi, thank you guys so much for following. I appreciate it. He looks so like nervous. Pat. No company, please. Thank you. Okay. But, Pat, you're the only thing I can click on. No hablo inglés, no hablo español. No hablos at all. Not even one hablo. Hey, I'm trying to lay low here, so can you maybe move on, please? Okay, you got me. I'll come clean. This animation is just really super good. I'm sorry for being so rude before, I'm just a little on edge. Normally I wouldn't tell anyone this, but you've got such soulful eyes I can totally see the entirety of, so I feel safe with you, stranger. Thanks, Pat. You see, I usually love coming to John Johnny's on my birthday like this. Staying in the hotel, floating in the pool, eating 2 bagels at the continental breakfast, eating 2 soaps in the complimentary bath basket. But this year, I've got a problem. A real big problem. The animation is just so good. Smallboo, you guys are amazing. Ugh. I got a real big problem. A real big uh-oh problem. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the family is trying to rub me out for squealing. I didn't mean to squeal, honest. I just see a pair of earnest eyes and the secrets just start flowing out of my snoot. See? I'm doing it right now. Oh, cheese and crackers. What am I gonna do? I don't want to be rubbed out. Two-Ton Tony even told me I have to meet him upstairs here at 8 sharp for the event. They think I don't know, but I heard him talking to Big Mama on the phone. The whole family's gonna come to really show me how it's done. What am I gonna do? I don't want to sleep with the fishes. I have a shellfish allergy, and my asthma acts up when I get too waterlogged. Wait a sec. You're interested in me, right? You wanted to sit with me for breakfast and everything. Do you think you could help me? I mean, I don't know that I was wanting to sit with you for breakfast. You're the only thing to click on, Pat, but sure, I can help you. Since we're such great pals, you could go out and talk to my family around Alligator, New York City. Find out information about the event and report back to me. Yes, this is a great idea. Together, maybe we can collect enough info to save me. You want to save me, right? Right? Great. I'll text you if I need any help. How about you go out there and... Oh, I do have a watch. That's what he said. I'll text a little before 10 a.m. since it can take 15 minutes or so to get back here on the trolley. So make sure you check your watch a bunch. If you happen to get stuck doing some weird game-like activities while investigating, it can take time. Time I don't have. Because I'm gonna have a murder done on me. I'm okay. Think of the beach, Pat. Remember what Dr. Duplesnoot told you? Anyways, thank you so much for helping out an alligator like me. I really feel better just looking at your super kind, invisible face. And be careful out there. The last thing we need is 2 people sleeping with the fishes. We'd need to find a double bed. In this economy? See you later, friend. Stay safe. I was really hoping he was gonna say, see you later, alligator. That's okay. That's alright. Oh, we got a new friend. Who are you? Bub. Hello, esteemed guest. If you're looking to leave the restaurant, you'll have to use the exit arrow up there in the corner of the screen. Oh. We provide all our patrons with an exit arrow and complimentary pillaments. Feel free to use both outside of our fine establishment to exit and munch as you wish. Just don't mix the two up, since that arrow is vintage, and known to contain harmful chemicals or harmful materials such as lead paint, asbestos, and a combination of rat poisons and cilantro. Please feel free to visit us again here at John Johnny's and have a Johnny of a day. Thanks, Bob. So we can still talk to Pat or Bub, or happy birthday, Pat! Alright. I guess we'll head out. Later Alligator. Oh, this is such a cute game, and I'm so excited for it. Alright, so John Johnny's Restaurant and Cafe in the pub. Pubbin' since 19XTX. Pub on in, John Johnny. The sweet click and drag up and down. Oh, we can move it. John Johnny's Hotel. That's a cute little flower. I don't know if there's anything we're supposed to see up here. Okay. Alligator store. The Bodega! Oh my god, look at those guns! Who's this guy out here? Soupy's, Adelaide's Arcade. What is this guy? Slick Mickey. Hey, pup, you got a minute? Or perhaps 3 minutes? I ain't above asking for 5. I saw you walking out of John Johnny's over there, and I says to myself, Mickey, you gotta talk to that mysterious stranger. A visiting in pinstripes, they is. I ain't trying to fluff you up or nothing, but you look like an alligator of exceptional taste, as well as one who might like to dabble in a high-stakes game of chance and intrigue, if you feel me. No, don't actually feel me. I got a skin condition. They call me Slick for a reason, and according to my doc, it ain't going away until I start using that topical cream at night. But I ain't gotta listen to some jabroni with a smartest certificate, you know what I'm saying? Oh my gosh. All my smarts come from the street, which is also where I got this skin condition, and my impolite lower back tattoo. I love you, Slick Mickey. Whom? The name's Mickey, but everyone calls me the old king of the cards. Well, that one guy did, before he yelled at a fence to stop stealing his email passwords. Then, his pants fell down. Then, he fell down. Into an open manhole. But I have it on good authority from the paramedics that he only called 3 or 5 other people that, so bada bing. The old card king, it's your service. Oh. This guy's super cute. All these characters are really cool. Are you talking about Pat the Alligator? Yeah, I know that dude pretty well. He's my second cousin. One time, when we was kids, us guys got locked out of CCD after recess and missed juice and cookie time. We only had one granola bar between us, and good old Pat gave me the pig a half. I'll always remember that. No, I ain't crying. I just spit in my own eyes as a display of my street toughness. But two. What about the event? Oh ho, you know about the event, eh? Well, looky here, bub. It's a real secret affair, you dig? Ain't nobody supposed to be going and telling Pat about it. My lips are sealed, just like they're sealed when I wake up after a night of nose-only breathing. Cat. No, you have to come lay down, bug. Come here. In the bed. In the bed. You gotta stay there. Thank you. No. Stay in the bed. Alright. Sorry, guys. Nothing quite like battling a cat while you're trying to stream. Nope, that's the keyboard. Okay. So I guess that's all the information we can get from him. Maybe, though. Just maybe. Hop down. You play a little game with Mickey here. My lips might loosen up. You think you can keep an eye on this flurry of fingies and find the queen? 100% I can. 3-card Mickey. Stay on your guard, keep an eye on the cards. I'll play. Mickey's running a street scam. Keep an eye on the queen and pick the correct card to foil his plans. Alright, get your peepers peeled because these hands are about to become a hurricane. See here? Keep your eyes on the lady. Oh my gosh, look at that card. It's like an angry alligator queen card. Where's she gonna go? Where's she gonna go? I don't know, Mickey. Where could it be? This is adorable. Alright. I don't know. Maybe it's... Oh, nice! Look at his expressions, you guys. He's like, no, not that one. Hey. Is he just... Hey, yeah. Okay. No. I think it's that. It's that one. Okay, that's fine. It's well, I guess we'll never know who won. Who knows which way the wind blows or some junk. I won? I don't feel like I won, but I guess I won. We'll count it. I got a family member badge. Oh, geez. Is that just like I've won his game? Anyways, about the event. Well, you ain't heard it from me, but I hear it's gonna be a real affair to remember. The whole family's been talking about it for months. Pat's really gonna get his, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thanks for playing. Let me know if you need any of my city smarts while you're out there, rookie. Try not to lick any trolley handles if you can help it. Those dermatology copays are a real kick in the alligator pants, you feel me? Oh. I love the animation in this. It's so cute. I don't know who this guy is, but I love him too. The trolley ain't here yet, so why don't you just go check out the arcade? Mickey got banned for his slick fingers gumming up the machines and causing an epidermis epidemic. But that ain't mean you gotta suffer the same fate. Oh! He wants me to check out the arcade. Nope. Oh! Hey, oh, I got little feety prints. Ooh. My alligator phone 20X. Hello? Unknown. Is this, by chance, your first time in Alligator, New York City? Yes, it is. I mean in, like, the city, not Alligator, Long Island or something. Oh, Long Island. It is. Who's this? I thought so. Oh, you don't know me. I'm sorry if that's weird. I just thought if you'd like, I could text you some tips. The city is really big and has a lot of colorful secrets that I wouldn't want you to miss on your first visit. Is it okay if I help you out from time to time? Sure. Ah, great. I'll be sure to text you again soon. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. Okay. Really digging the music. Alright, so we've got some arcade games here. We've got Street Kiter 2, Train, Vampire Punter D. Oh my gosh. Who are you? Joni. Hey there. You up for a real challenge? I haven't seen you here before, stranger. Alligator, New York City is a big place, but we tend to have regulars, you know? Like Rocco and Bonnie over there. Those two are here every day. But you? I remember such a visible face like yours. Ah, look at me being a real jerk. I don't mean to be giving you a hard time or nothing. I've just been a little frazzled since last night. I had a dream that I was a skee ball, and some sticky-fingered kid kept throwing me into the 10-point hole. Go for the 50, dingus! I tried yelling, but being a ball and all, the ding-dong couldn't hear me. Woke up in a cold sweat in my kitchen, systematically throwing individual oranges from the window into my neighbor's terrarium. The vitamin C would have helped me shake it off, but all I had for breakfast was black coffee and half a can of leftover candy cigarettes. It's baller. Whom are you? Name's Joni, or Baloney if you're my 4th grade bully come back to fight me. I'm not. Don't forget to check my watch. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. You're not, right? Sam? Anyway, I work here at Adelaide's Arcade, sweeping floors and keeping all the games running smooth as a baby's balmy behind. I used to work as a greaser in a shop downtown, but I left to be closer to my gaming hobby. They let me keep the leather jacket, though. Does she have like a nose ring? I love it. And the company hairstyle. Pat's my cousin, and also the most genuine doof I know, so you better be nice to him, you hear? I wouldn't want to have to pop you one. I'm told I got a mean left hook, and a moderately insulting right hook, and a kick that could benefit from some anger management courses. I tried to sign it up for some calming hot yoga at the YACA, but it didn't go over well. You ever get kicked by your own leg? It ain't great, bud. Ugh, it ain't great. What do you know about the event, though? Look, I know you're here spying for Pat for whatever reason, and that's fine, but I can't tell you family secrets. You feel me? Wait, is she also related to Pat? Yes. Okay. I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to give up info that hot. You'd have to really impress me. Oh, yeah? So what do you think? Can you roll the ball, old timer? I'm talking pinball. The old penny bee, as I like to call it. Against the advice of both my friends, family, and the supportive therapist I see on Thursdays. I got the highest score on Lizard Wizards here 8 months running, but I'm always looking for a real pinhead to pit my skills against. So what do you say? Care to take on a pinball lizard like me? I didn't mean to make a joke. I take this very seriously. The old penny bee. Beat their score or go for more? Oh, there. Is it they? My bad. Okay. Click the plunger to launch the pinball. When the ball is in play, control the flippers by clicking R&L or the arrows on your keyboard. Beat 5,000 points to earn Joni's respect. Oh my god. Darkness will prevail. Oh, where's my other catchphrase? Oh, here it is. Alligators aren't lizards, technically. Copacabra. I would never be in pinball because I hate pinball deeply. You can play games later. Okay. But I want to play pinball now. Oh, this immediately takes me back to... Gosh, what was that old pinball that they had on, like... Was it Windows 95? Or, like... It was like a space theme... Ooh, oh, space theme pinball. Oh my gosh, we're almost there. Ah! There we go. Alright. I'm still gonna keep playing. I want the highest score. The highest score ever. That no one can ever beat. Oh. I used to play that old pinball game like so much though. Ah. Nope. That feels like cheating a little bit. We'll let it go. So I have to be back at Johnny's at what, 10 a.m. they said? I think that's what Pat said. Oh, we are absolutely crushing Joni's high score. Ah, alright. Win. Okay. Got another family member badge. Oh, jeez. Hey, it's been a long time since I see moves like that in front of the Lizard Wizards here. You had that ball hitting all the do-whats and who's it so fast I could barely keep up. It's been a real honor to hang with another student of the pinball arts. I got a puzzle piece. Oh, jeez. About the event. Now, this might just be a rule, but word on the street is there's going to be some sick games there. Not pinball per se, but, you know, you take what you can get. Anyway, that's all I can really say. I better get back on the grind trying to beat my last high score. Thanks for showing me your supple wrist, Pinhead. Catch you later. Thanks, Joni. Little alligator. Okay, check my watch. It's 9 o'clock. Oh, and I got an achievement for it. Oh, they stopped including pinball because they couldn't make a 64-bit version? Oh, lame. That pinball game, like, I spent hours playing it as a kid. So I apparently have to collect these family badges and puzzle pieces. Oh, no. Do I get them all from playing games? Wait, I can... Oh! I got a puzzle piece. So playing games takes time. Does just like standing here take time or talking to people take time? Who are you guys? Why do we always gotta come here? This place is a dump. You didn't have to come, Rocco. No way. The only thing worse than being in a dump is not being invited to the dump to begin with. Like, too trashy for the other trash, which is unnervingly close to an entry from a dream journal for last week. Alright. Who's back here? Artie. My mom is always on my case, like, Artie, go outside and talk to the alligators. Or, Artie, stop hiding behind various types of curtains in and outside of our home. Like I'm supposed to not hide behind various types of curtains in and outside of our home. What do you think I am, Mom? God? Oh! Okay, so I'm guessing that I have to... I'm just curious. It's still 9 o'clock. Okay. Only games and the trolley take time. Oh, okay, cool. If a grown man can't come to a children's arcade to unwind by hitting things with a stick and yelling swears, what kind of alligator country are we living in? Heck. Hey, cool on that kind of talk, Rocco. There's a kid in here. Dang, you're right. Hey, what did I just say? Just lining up my shot. Okay. Only a few people have one thing to say. Cool, so we can, like, exhaust conversation with everybody. Oh. I feel like I have cat hair on my face and itching my nose. See, why does my... I feel like my glove, oh, turns, like, white sometimes. Oh. Okay. What else can we click on? Anything? Oh. Oh, magnifying glass. Okay. I'm getting so many puzzle pieces, you guys. Who's back here? The train player. Yeah, the train movie remake was passable. But if you ask me, nothing beats the part in the original where the train leaps into the air and the harness holding the actor breaks. If you stand for the credits, you see the footage where he falls into the camera guy and a makeup artist holding 2 coffees. Leaving that whole scene unedited and with added slide whistle noises? No, those were the days of true cinema. The coffee physics were really believable. Practical effects, you know? But you take that, Master Conductor. Okay. Who are you back there? Sweet Geraldine. Hey up there, long arms. You got a sec? Nice suit. What's a fancy reptile like you doing at the back of the arcade? I know what you're after. That's right. I got you pegged just by looking at you. You want cold, hard, plush. I like her anime shirt and her little strawberry purse. Well, you found the right alligator, and I've got a job that'll pay for both of our retirements and poorly made stuffies. You might see a humble claw machine, but this is a vault, and we're gonna break in. We can't just walk in. No, there's countermeasures. Sometimes Norma, the security guard, comes by and says I'm not allowed to put my claw and chair into the aisle. Without the boost, I'm not tall enough to work the claw. She says it's a fire hazard, but most of the machines in here are. You see behind here, it says coin thief machine. Wallet? Fun? You see behind here? That's one alien power strip juicing up every one of these babies. One wrong move in pinball and boom! This place lights up like my chemistry teacher's hair when I turn on that Bunsen burner too high. Geraldine is so destructive. Whom? Me? I'm known around these parts as Sweet Geraldine, criminal mastermind of the claw machine. You haven't heard of me? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I leave no fingerprints and Johnny Law doesn't have a clue. Or Johnny Boyer from my geography class. At least that's what he said when I asked him to the spring fling. Oh, look at that little sad animation. That's okay, Sweet Geraldine. How do you know Pat? Pat is a patsy. But not my Patsy, that's for sure. He's related to some of my dad's friends. Do I have to remember how all these people are related? Because I've immediately forgotten. Okay. Geraldine's related to some of my... Okay. One time, at my dad's show, Pat pulled the fire alarm because he thought someone was trying to set him on fire. Turns out he just had a warm piece of pizza in his pocket. I want a warm piece of pizza in my pocket. No one could find him for almost an hour until the firefighters pulled him out of the concert hall's crawl space. He was covered in spiders and had eaten the pizza, but was otherwise unharmed. Physically, anyway. That guy's pretty weird. Is Pat just like a super paranoid guy? I mean, I kind of got that impression that he was very nervous and maybe a little paranoid anyway, but... I'd love to tell you about the event. I really would. But this is our first time on the job together, Mac. You haven't yet earned my unbridled trust. Let me earn it. Let me play your game. Maybe we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. The claw machine... It's a two-man operation. I need someone who's not going to sell me down the river for additional prizes when push comes to shove, you feel me? What do you say, old-timer? One last claw machine score. The big one. Claw school. Grab the prizes as she advises. I'll play. I didn't check the time before this, but that's okay. Follow Sweet Geraldine's instructions to get the perfect claw machine prize. Click left and right to control the crane. When you're ready to grab, click the center button. The game's almost as hard as the real claw. Alright, here she is, the big quesadilla, the mother lode. Inside this vault is a treasure trove of prizes. What have we got here? Big Edie bars, a little octopus, a little, I don't know, alligator girl candy, a bug, seashell, an otter, some dice. I can't tell what that says. A crystal? Alright. Had my eye on a couple of choice goods, but I need an accomplice with nerves and hands of steel. A tall Patsy like you can push the buttons and see the prizes. So what do you say? Let's get some cute loots for our cute snoots. First, you should warm up your tricky digits. Grab me any prize that catches your eye. Go on, old-timer. Show me what you got. Round 1. Oh, there's a key. Or a crystal. Or a big Edie bar. Or a Gators album. That's awesome. We'll go for this. Oh, key. Nope, we got us. How did I grab that seashell? That's not what I was going for. I heard a prize. Let's check the slot. Wonder if I'll hear the ocean if I put this to my ear. It said, ocean rise will cause irreversible agricultural soil contamination. Depressing. You've got some chops. I respect that. But now, the real job begins. How will you react when the pressure is on? This time, you follow my lead. Oh, we've got new prizes. There's like scissors and stuff. I want the ducky. Okay. Oh, there's 2 duckies. Let's go with this ducky. Oh, that like claw swings. Is there a time limit or it doesn't seem like it? That's just dirt. A rose. A bug. Let's try this ducky. Nope, nope! You got one. What is it? I'm actually not supposed to use these without my dad around. Okay, alright. Give me another quarter. Yes, let's go. I'll get this ducky. That other ducky is all the way at the bottom now. Come on, ducky. Nope! Yes! You got one! What is it? What are my cats doing? Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Last year, at recess, this girl in my class, Chrissy Baraducci, she got her snoot stuck in a hole near a swing set that was full of bees. Anyway, she looked kind of like this after, so I think I'll give it to her as a gift for her beaversary. You're really good at this. But it's finally time for the big score. Oh my god, there's a Batman! And a Piter-Man! Okay, all game time limits show up on screen. Cool, so this doesn't have one. Alright. It's finally time for the big score. I can see it in your eyes. You're ready to get the ultimate prize. Get me the doll from the bestest, most awesome video game franchise of all time. Final Friend City. He's the dreamy one with the spiky hair. This is it, the big one. But I want the Batman and Piter-Mans. Oh, maybe this is where she got her strawberry purse. Okay, who am I looking for? Oh. Must be this guy. Alright. We got this. Come on, come on, come on. Nope! Did you get it? The ultimate prize? No. I don't really wear jewelry yet. I'm like 8 or 10 or something. I don't have very many tries left. Okay. Alright. I guess now I've got to hope that it doesn't pick up the one on top. Right, there's no other ones in here? No, that's it. Okay, let's go. Ugh. Is there a puzzle piece? There is a puzzle piece. I didn't see it. Oh. But I've got to grab Anime Boy, and I'm doing so terribly at it. Or, I guess, video game Anime Boy. Okay, got puzzle piece. We still have 2 tries left. Well, I guess 1, because this won't count. You can have this. I get the feeling it'll come in handy later. Ooh, jeez. Okay. Okay. One last try. Here we go. We can do this. Come on, Anime Boy. Woo! We got it! Did you get it? The ultimate prize? OMGs! I can't believe you got the dreamiest anime Game Boy from Final Friend City. Claude Stripes. Claude. His hair is almost as prickly as his social interactions with women. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much for helping me. We win! And we got a puzzle piece! I can't believe it. The big score. And thanks to you, we had a clean getaway. Oh, jeez. I'll tell you what you need to know. The event is a secret. I'm a gator, not a rat. That's right, the classic double cross. That's the calling card of Sweet Geraldine, Master Criminal. Dang you, Sweet Geraldine. Unknown. Hey again, your friendly city guide here. So, I was wondering, have you been finding any puzzle pieces around? Yes, I have. I have. I thought so. You can find a lot of fun things you might not expect in the city by clicking around. Puzzle pieces, secret baubles to look at, interestingly shaped sewer rats. It's a real menagerie. Maybe if you find enough pieces, you'll be able to do something good with them. Like unlock something, or make a small blanket for a family of chilly squirrels. The world is bright, so have lots of fun looking around. So many puzzle pieces. Alright, what time is it? 9:30. We still got a little bit of time. Okay. But not a lot of time. I don't really know if there's anything to talk to anybody about still. Okay. Toys over, boys. Prizes over, guises. I feel that, Sweet Geraldine. I can talk to everybody in here, so I can exit the bar. Oh, there's like other people. Hey, bub, you're just in time. Charlie got here a minute ago. Oh, I got a Charlie icon now. Why don't you just go check out the city? Bring Mickey a hot dog, maybe. Or some protective handwear. I'm gross. Oh! But I have to be here at 10, and it's already 9:30. Daryl, you ever eat at John Johnny's here? The food's alright, but that bottomless chowder bowl was a disaster. I picked that thing up and bam! Chowder pants the rest of the day. Chowder pants is my nickname at work, but from an unrelated chowder-centered incident. Listen, can we stop talking about it? I'm still feeling pretty sensitive about the whole thing. Who's that buff guy? Oh, these characters are so cute. Who's this, like, mom? Lovely Maria. She's got, like, a little visor on and a little sweater tied around her neck. Oh dear, I think I may have left my scrapbooking scissors at home on accident. Oh, I found my scissors. It must have been your approach that gave me good luck, stranger. I've been trying to get outside the home more since I had the new baby. 100% a mom. Yep. Nana's watching her today, so here I am, out in the world. It's a little nerve-wracking to be away from the nursery after those months, to be honest. Like the animation. I already miss all those new baby smells. Well, not all the smells. We all know more things come out of babies than just the sweet fragrance of their cute little heads. Well, Even that stuff is a little cute. Not cute. This one isn't like the other games, they can play it multiple times per day. Okay. Whom are you? I'm Maria. It's wonderful to meet you. I was heading to the local YACA before I ran into you. I'm taking a class today on scrapbooking, but I'm a little early. I meant to wait here in the lovely weather until their class on mom yoga and self-defense ends. Eat, pray, shove. I really like that. Oh, this game is cute. Do you mean my son, Pat? Oh, I'm just so proud of him. This is Pat's mom. Hi, Pat's mom. It's his birthday today, did you know? He's so funny with how he treats himself to a hotel stay every year on the day. He just loves that continental breakfast. And those free tiny soaps. I do get concerned that he eats too many of those, however. Suds shouldn't be coming out of the snoot of a boy that age. Tell me about his birthday. The event is actually why I'm taking this class today. She's scrapbooking for the event. Actually, since you're one of Pat's friends, maybe you could help a mom out. You see, I'm trying to put together our family tree to bring tonight as a surprise, but I don't have everyone's pictures. It's so hard for all of us to get together in one place these days. I don't think anyone would like me to use their photos from the early 2000s. I would die if somebody used my photos from the early 2000s, because that instantly, like, brings to mind, like, outfits that I wore, ways that I did my hair. We all made some questionable wardrobe decisions back then. Since you're already going around town, would you mind snapping some pictures of the family? I can do that. Any you get and bring back, I'll put in the family tree. Maybe if you get all of them, something good will happen. Okay, so I've got to get all the pictures and all the puzzle pieces. Oh, I see you already have one there. Would you like to put it in? Here, you can have mine as well. Don't want anyone feeling lonely. Oh, okay, the badges are their pictures. Got it. I do have some of those. Let's see how much you've learned so far. Okay. Family history mystery. Collect the fam to uncover the scam. I'll play. The scam. Click and drag the alligator portraits into position on the family tree. Come back anytime to see your collection. Okay. So that's what you meant by I'll have to play this multiple times per day or whatever. Alligator family. Okay, so I've got all these. Okay. How does this family tree work? Okay, so whoever this is like the parent and it goes to the kids? Because these like split off into multiple things. It wouldn't be like you don't have three parents creating. Okay, so that means she has to be like a mom. Is it? Oh, okay. Lovely Maria, 48, church rummage sale cashier. Oh no. Playing games takes time. You might want to do batches of family members. Okay. Slick Mickey was a... Okay, so if that's Maria, then one of these three has to be Pat. And he was a second cousin? Mickey? No, it just... Oh, okay. Slick Mickey, age 18. Occupation? Annoying people. Alright. Joni. I did not pay attention to how Joni was related. But she looks young, so she has to be somebody's kid. Okay. Joni, 23, pinball wizard. So she wasn't actually related to Pat. She's just like a friend. But Sweet Geraldine said her dad was a friend of Pat's? Or friends with Pat's dad? I don't think she's related either. Oh, okay. Sweet Geraldine, age tween, mod on an age-appropriate anime forum. Okay, is that all the people I've got? Okay, so we got some people on the map. How do I... Oh, there we go. Thanks again, dear. Come back anytime. Bzz, bzz. Is it 10 o'clock? Pat! Hey, it's me, Pat. The alligator. The one with the hat. Hello, Pat. It's almost 10. Can you come back? Someone came over to my table and threatened me. Well, they gave me a coupon and told me to have a nice day. But that can mean anything but 1 free tomato soup, best in Alligator, New York City. Here's a coupon I got last week. If you come back, I'll give it to you. No questions asked. I'm on my way, Pat. Don't worry. Oh, look at my cool shoes. Oh, taking off my sunglasses. I'm such a cool person. Bub is gone. Bye, Bub. Is there anything here that we can click on? Are there puzzle pieces in here? Or just Pat? Just Pat. Ah! Don't bop me! Oh, it's you. It's just you, my new friend. Sorry, I saw your shadow over me, and I thought some kind of restaurant assassin was descending from the rafters to take me out. I know there's no rafters here, but assassins are tricky. They can improvise. Didn't you have Dare when you were in elementary school? Oh yeah, but Dare was like a drug thing. You know, Dare. Dude, assassins really exist. At least, I think that's the acronym. I was absent a lot due to my nut allergy. It was tough times for Pat at Willie's Peanut Butter Factory Elementary School. Anyway, did you find out anything from the family? Well, yeah, I know they sound nice, but they might just be fluffing you up. You know, buttering your bread roll to throw you off the trail. Sorry. I've actually just been sitting here mainlining complimentary bread rolls the whole time you were gone. I would love to eat some bread rolls right now. Maybe we should go to my hotel room. I think I'd feel a little safer there. And less logy? I don't know what that word is. Logy? Logy? With bread. Let's go. What is that word? Let's go, Pat. How do I go? As an Australian, I really appreciate watching somebody play this who actually understands the references. Alright, my safe place. Find the code to Pat's abode. I'll play. Help Pat back into his hotel room. Help Pat with his outdated website. Help Pat remember his room code. Outdated website. Okay. Thanks for protecting me. It really helps to have someone walk me to my room. The wallpaper here is a little intense. Oh, there's like little alligators in the wallpaper. Oh, hello, little alligators. Oh, there's one down there. It kind of makes me feel like something is staring at me. No kidding. What am I gonna do? My heart can't take 10 more hours of waiting. What's the event? What did I squeal the beans on? Cheese and crackers. Since I was so worried about getting super murdered today, I did the smart thing and got a special lock for my hotel room door. Just a little something I picked up at the hardware store. I was worried I'd get so nervous that I'd forget the lock's passcode, so I saved it on my website, www.alligator.fun. I'm so glad I planned ahead. Is that a real website? I'm gonna go to that website later. This is the longest hotel hallway I've ever seen. We're just... Whoa! A little something at the hardware store, Pat? I don't know that my hardware store carries stuff like that. It is a real website. Oh, sweet. Oh, here we are. This is for sure my room. You can tell by the unobtrusive lock I installed. Can you go to my website and grab the code so we can unlock it? Oh, do I really have to go there? That's www.alligator.fun. Alright, hang on here. Alligator.fun. Oh, I can't spell alligator, apparently. You guys. This is the best website I've ever seen. Like, the best. Hang on, let me see if I can get this. Okay, here we go. This is Pat's homepage, generated by Geoscalies. There's like a broken image, there's like the dancing baby, but now it's an alligator baby. About me. Don't click, Pat only. Sorry, under construction. Cutie, life is a beach. Oh, blingy. Oh, this brings back a lot of emotions and a lot of feels. And like a counter down at the bottom. Okay. About me. Welcome to my homepage. About me! I'm Pat! Under construction. Pat, I love you. Don't click Pat only. If you're not Pat, you're breaking the law. This has been reported to the police. Oh, 91619. Oh, this is just perfect. Okay, alright. Okay, I really want to go inside and see if there are any more of those free mints left. Enter the code. You did it! Thank you so much! It's a big lock. What is that? Whoa! I can't close it! What's going on? Help! You gotta help me! I don't even like pink! And oh, wait. What was that? What's in your room, Pat? Oh my gosh. Hello? My word. This is quite the mess. Who are you two? And why have you opened my door? Are we in the wrong room? Huh? Who am I? I'm Pat, and this is my hotel room. I installed this lock because my family is trying to rub me out. But this is my door, where I've installed a lock because my family is trying to rub me out. But if that's true, and my password still worked, is your lock code 91619? Is your lock code 91619? What is this? What is this? Okay. We have the same code! And our families are both trying to kill us! Okay, switching voice is a little tough. So long, stranger. Perhaps in another life we would have been total best friends. Like ships in the night, Mr. Pat. Anyway, don't tell anyone what you've seen here. Or I'll come for you. Endlessly. Pat's like blank stare for a hot second. That sure was a string of unlikely coincidences, wasn't it? I hope that guy's room is okay. That stuff kind of smelled like brimstone. Okay, so that wasn't our room? Or Pat's room? I like his little hat with the P. Well, you know, that looks like a more reasonable lock. Aha! This is my actual room. They're so similar. No wonder I mix them up. Are they though, Pat? Are they though? Thanks. I never would have remembered that on my own. Come on in. We did it! We found the way to Pat's room. What are these like? Are these like wolf t-shirts? At first I was like, oh, dogs, but no, like, are they like those like wolves that have like planets and like swirls and stars and moons behind them and stuff? That's amazing. His diary. Pat suitcase. Okay. Phew. I'm so glad we made it inside. Now I can really try to relax a little. Sorry to distract you from the investigation. I'll text you again when it gets closer to 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Okay. So don't forget to check your watch. You know, in case you get distracted doing a collection of menial tasks formatted in an enjoyable manner. Something like that. Oh, we got Pat. Okay. Bye for now. Crocodile Cincinnati Chompers. Oh, Bub's back. What's up, Bub? My girlfriend's coming to pick me up after work. I'm so nervous. Oh, who's... Oh. Oh, yeah, we can search everything. Kitchen. He does not want us to be in the kitchen. Gah! Like that? Oh. This game is super cute. Okay, so we've got until 4 o'clock. And right now it's 10:30. What happens if we don't make it back by 4 o'clock? Does something bad happen to Pat? Hopefully not. Ooh. Over here. Who are you? Charlene. There's something so nice about just sitting by yourself in a restaurant with a good book. I don't mind dining alone. It's serene, sharing a meal with just me, myself, and I. The kind of serenity that involves not having to hear anyone else. You're not really taking the hint, huh? Talk to me. Okay. Who are you? Oh, I can't click on you. Okay, alright. Here we go. Okay. What kind of walk is this? What kind of walk is that? Alright, so it's the alligator. Who are you? You're new. 5th William IV. Oh boy, that sign flower looks as tasty as ever. I come here most days to stare at her. But I usually leave when someone calls the alligator police, or I slip and fall down in a rather overwrought fashion. He likes the flower. Oh! Oh! Puzzle piece! Can't click on any of these windows or anything. Anything over here? I'm gonna store the bird. Oh! Oh, he flexes! The bodega. Also, this, I think this is just like an awning, but for a second, this also looked like an alligator. Okay. 9th Street, Alligator, New York City. So the trolley is here, so we can go somewhere else. Welcome to my beautiful city, Mayor Wibblyfin. Fun facts. Booming bug economy. Free hot dogs on Fridays. I want free hot dog Fridays. See the Alligator, New York City. Alligator Opera presents Alligator Pagliacci. Map of Alligator, New York City. So there's downtown, the fun district, the unsavory part of town, or Alligator Memorial Park. Are we in one of these right now? Are we downtown? Are we in the fun district? I don't know where we are. Let's go to the park though. We're not in the park for sure. I'm in the fun district, and that's where Pat is for trolley purposes. Whoa! Look at this guy! Oh, is that... Oh, I wanted to check out the trolley. Oh! Please don't click and drag on the grass. Okay. Well, let's just start on the left here with Buff Boy! Gentle Lorenzo. Is this a Jolene reference? Okay. Broline, 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 Broline! I'm begging you, dude, please just give me a hand. 901, 902, 903. Who? Well, that's the highest number I know, so I guess that's enough. Huh? Oh, sorry, Brosephine. I didn't see you there, shrouded in total shadow by the monolith of my beefy bod. You're not gonna start hitting me with a bone like the last one, are you? No, I'm not gonna hit you. Gentle Lorenzo. Don't worry, happens to me all the time. Whom are you? Me? People call me Lorenzo, on account of it being my name. I work downtown at the Bodega Fitness Center and Mini Mart, being inspirational, aspirational, and non-recreational. I'm very serious about my job, Roseanne. These characters are good characters. How you know, Pat? Pat, bro, that's for real, that's my for real big bro. Oh, he's Pat's little brother? Younger brother? Smaller? Bigger brother? Well, not big. He's kind of mild to medium-sized bro, as far as alligator brothers go. He's like the mid-sized sedan of brothers. That feels accurate. I'm the sport utility vehicle of brothers. Assertively large, but a little empty feeling inside. Oh, Lorenzo! Tell me about the event. Event? You mean tonight? Tell you the truth, brolet, I was sworn to secrecy. On my honor. Over a bottle of whey protein and a stack of those muscle magazines I keep hidden under my bed. My strong jaw is strongly closed. But what if we play a game and then you tell me things? Though, despite my problem-free, GMO-free lifestyle, I am having a muscle tissue issue I could use some help with. You see, my visceral hugeness and perfect health has been causing a totally terrible rift in the most important relationship in my life. Best bros forever! Who's your little bird friend? That's right, I'm talking about my bird, who is my best bro in the entire galaxy. You see Tiny Terrence here? He just can't seem to bulk up. Maybe on account of his name. But also because of his love of watching television and complaining on the internet, instead of complaining at the gym, like me. I've tried to help little Terry here beef up so he can roll with my impossibly huge crew, but he just hasn't reached his full bird potential. I can't stand to force my favorite broski to literally and figuratively live in my enormous shadow another day. So what do you say, Brosamina? Can you do me a solid and make him more solid? Yes. Flappy Bro. Oh no, is this like Flappy Bird? Fortify your bot to get with the squad. I will 100% play. Click to make the bird flap his mighty wings. Collect healthy foods and proteins to make him strong. Avoid the exercise equipment, it hurts. Alright, bro, you can do this. Flex those wings. We have a swollenness meter. Sorry, emergency. I get distracted. Okay. Oh, wow. Ooh, no, no! Ah! Wait, I need those proteins. No, that's exercise equipment. Ah! Oh my gosh. Got some protein. Oh, I'm super not good at this. Oh! I somehow managed to get through it. I was never very good at Flappy Bird either. Oh. Oh. Try not to drop too far down. Oh, I don't want that. Whey protein. There we go. Oh! Oh, look at those buff legs! Keep it going. Terrence is into it. Oh, oh, good. They reset my, my lives. Oh, ah! Ah! Duck, Terrence! Oh no! Terrence! Get that whey protein. Oh! Wah! Oh my gosh, they're like flying by so fast it's hard to see. No! Okay, oh, we're close to it. Oh, we did it! Swollenness meter is up. 23 Skidoo Drew, thanks for the raid. We are playing Later Alligator. My true strength is my emotional maturity. This is just an expression of my larger commitment to self-care. Oh my god, Terrence is so buff, you guys. Oh, it's moving so fast. Okay, ooh, burger. Wait, no, no. Gentle Lorenzo, get your fist out of here. I can't see anything. Ah, oh no, Terrence. Terrence, stop it right now. Okay, get that. Get some, oh, protein powder. Some steak. And burger. Oh, Terry, bro, I'm so proud of you. We are maximally swole. Win. Oh my gosh. Mezcat 13, this is a game called Later Alligator. We are an alligator and we're roaming around Alligator, New York City, helping this guy named Pat who thinks his family is going to kill him. Traveling around the city, we're getting some information from different people, family members that we find around the city about the event. We're trying to figure out what's going on. This is Gentle Lorenzo. This is Pat's little, well, younger brother, and his friend Terrence, Tiny Terrence, who is no longer tiny. I'm flexing my eye sockets as hard as I can to keep the tears from flowing, but it's only barely working. 23 Skidoo Drew, hey, my night is going great. This game is an absolute joy to play. I guess maybe what really needs to bulk up is my ability to deal with positive emotions. And also my calves, so I start falling over from my ballast-like core. About the event tonight. Well, it doesn't have a weigh-in, I can tell you that. Don't worry though. I'm bringing my own scale, and have only been eating protein bars and dehydrated iceberg lettuce in prep. Gotta look my best for my little bro. Thanks again for helping me out. Or helping out me and Terry here, bro Livia. Every time we're popping a particularly gnarly squat, we'll make sure to think of you. Thanks, Gentle Lorenzo, that's all I wanted in life. So we're here in, I believe this was Alligator Memorial Park. So we're going around and talking to all these different people. We're trying to find out information on who they are, how they're related to the family, and what they know about the event tonight. JP, that cloud looks like a duck. Now that cloud looks like 2 ducks. That cloud looks like my ex-girlfriend, who was a duck. Oh, Sheila. Sheila. Oh, who's this cutie taking little selfies? That's 100% me whenever I go to the park. I'm like, oh, so. Tin Lizzie. Hello. Do you mind stepping approximately 3 to 7 steps to the right? You're blocking the sun, and the luminous scales highlighter I applied is not living up to its customer review section. I've been out here all day with my new phone trying to get the perfect shot, but I can't just seem to look effortless enough. this one here, I totally have an expression, which is a super no-no in Selfie Town. I need to look just the right amount of disaffected with just the right amount of lip gloss. This gloss won't pay for itself after all. You know, because I pay for it. Me. Like I buy it. Whom are you? I'm Lizzie, but I've been trying to get everyone to start calling me Elizabethery. Sadly, much like my attempts to be an influencer, it doesn't seem to be happening. Speaking of, I'm promoting Fizzy Fruits Le Croc this week on my social medias. Would you like to try some? I feel like that's a LaCroix reference, and I am not a LaCroix. Yep. It's soda water that a fruit farmer just thought about in passing, giving it just enough fruity essence to confuse the palate. That's how I feel about LaCroix. Fizzy Fruit Le Croc, a consideration of strawberry. How do you know Pat? Pat? You mean Joni's cousin Pat? Oh my god, Pat is hilarious. Last year, when I spent the holidays with Joni's family, Pat got so punked on eggnog. He thought the Christmas tree was a hired assassin and ran face first into a Santa-themed nutcracker display to escape. It took us 2 hours to get all the walnut shells out of his ears, and to get him to stop wearing the beard as a disguise. He's kind of a paranoid guy. Totally nice though. Love that bandana. What do you know about the event? I don't know. Are you here spying for Pat? No, definitely not. He's not supposed to know anything about this, you feel me? I didn't even post about it on Snoopbook, or Picturegram, or my live journal, or my dead journal. I didn't even write it down in my bullet journal just to be extra safe. Plus, then I save on bullets. Well, maybe, if you help me out, I could just give you a little info, though. You know, a little you stand my account, I stand yours. See, even though I'm not a totally super tech-savvy, super popular Picturegram user with over 7 followers that aren't blood-related to me, I still am having some trouble with my new phone. I tried to import my photos, and they got all dinked up. I can't post dinked photos! And what my followers do if they are denied the knowledge of their parasocial BFF Lizzie's most recent vegan cafe exploits? Riot, that's what. Hashtag give peas a chance. So you please help me fix my pics. Yes, we can help this. How did I find out about this game? I saw like a small amount of it streamed one time, and I immediately had to stop watching the stream because I was like, this is a game that I 100% want to play. Unmix the pics. Assemble the pics to help her get clicks. I will play. So basically, for every person that we interact with who can give us information, we basically have to play a small game and win it in order to get more information. Alright, the photos are divided into sections. Click each section to stop it in place. Assembled a completed photo to win the round. Yes, thank you. We should totally get a selfie at this moment. Hold on, let me get my stick out of its Swarovski studded holster. Okay, oh. So I gotta, oh, okay. Oh, it's that one. Wait. So it's right after the sand. Okay. So it's that one there, again, right after the sand. Ooh, got it. Oh yeah, I hadn't been to the alligator Met since I was just a hatchling. Hashtag tiny dancer. Ooh, get some delicious food. Let's see if we can get this brick wall. Well, let's get whatever's right after the brick wall since that one's easy to see. Oh, okay. Oh no! Ah! I almost got it. I know that's not quite right. Hey, this isn't right at all. Can you try a little harder, please? I'm trying my hardest. Oh, they're going so fast. There we go. And got it. Oh, that's kind of a cute dress. I like that. Whee! I love this dress. You should document times when you feel cute. So when you're old and cuter, you can look back at the makings of adorability brewing. You should always take pictures of yourself when you're feeling cute. Alright. I'm just going to use the same strategy here. Okay. Oh, what is this? Like a weird thrift shop kind of thing? LOL. This is when me and Joni went to Nana Roo's trying to find a vintage bucket for an ill-advised photo shoot that I wanted to do. Look how haunted this stuff is. You can almost feel a ghost hunting TV show losing their nogs. Uploading and posted. Thank you so much. I think people are really gonna like these ones. Especially these cute candidates of Joni. Done. We did it. So we have to collect those family member badges that we get at the end of every win. Because Pat's mom is putting together a scrapbook, and so we have to put everybody on the family scrapbook picture. How come it's like, when I take candidates of my significant gator, they're cute and perfect, but when Joni takes them of me, they're like this. Hashtag relatable relationship. Nana Roo's. Oh, we can actually go to Nana Roo's? Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah, about the event. Well, like, don't tell Pat, but I totally did the playlist for it. I think he's gonna be super surprised. But like, not as surprised as the time he opened the closet and a coat fell on him. He screamed so hard that he projectile vomited several liters of cranberry sauce. Content warnings, bodily fluids, Thanksgiving. Thanks again for all your help, stranger. Make sure to like and subscribe. Make sure to like and subscribe. Can we click on anything? So the other thing, like I mentioned, sort of, is that we have to find puzzle pieces. Oh, Wibbly Finn. Is that him on the end of the banner? Mayor Wibbly Finn, what are you doing up there? Emergency. Oh my gosh. There's Guitar Guy. We've seen Guitar Guy. He's the loading screen. Hang on. Sorry, I just want to make sure there's nothing to click on. Oh, got that one. Who are you? Way out there. Skids Valentino. Hi. Here's something neat. Hi. Did you know? Did you know this gazebo here in Haunted by like 100 million ghosts? It's true. My cousin Giovanni told me so. That's why I'm playing over here. You know, just in case I can meet one, so we can be friends. It'd be nice to have a ghost pal instead of being ghosted by pals. Oh, Skids! The animation, again, is so good. This is by Small Boo. It's Lindsay and Alex Small Butera, and they do... I'm familiar with their internet series Batman Piderman, but they did the animation for this game, and it is out of this world adorable, and I highly recommend checking them out. But he looks so sad. Whom are you? I'm Skids. My mom usually calls me the other one, or who left this here? Sometimes Bonnie Milligan calls me Squids at recess. My teacher says it's just because she likes me. But I think it's because I sometimes smell a little fishy, since my bedroom is a spare utility freezer on the back porch. Oh my god, Skids! There's a lot of fish in the freezer. How are you related to Pat? I think Pat's my cousin. Like, the cousin that comes after Cousin. Like the sequel to Cousin, second cousin. I like Pat. He shares his meatballs with me and always plays fun games. Like this one time, we both ran in circles to see who could do it the most. Pat won and only threw up a little bit. He's so cool. So, I wonder if he's related to Slick Mickey, because Slick Mickey is also, I believe, Pat's second cousin. I'm so excited, because I'll get to see Pat and Giovanni. But I'm not supposed to talk about it, because it's a surprise. What if we play a game with you? I would play a game with him anyway, even if he told me nothing about the event. Skids, we can be friends. I might talk about it a little if you'll play games with me, though. Want to play hide and seek? I've been practicing. Hide and sheesh. Let the kid win, or you'll see him again. Wait, I gotta let him win? This kid thinks he's hot stuff at hide and seek. Wait for him to hide and then help him win. I'm gonna go hide now. What are all these noises? Ready or not, I'm hidden. Okay, I didn't peek. Do you guys see him? Look at him. Well, where did this car come from? Okay, so we've got to let him win. So I've got to... Are you... Like, do I click somewhere else? Like, are you over here, Pat? Are you up here? His little laugh is so cute. I had so good. You looked everywhere except for where I was. One more. I'll let him win. You guys, Skids is adorable. Ready or not, I'm hidden. I wonder where he could be. Where are you, Skids? Are you over here? I hit so good. You looked everywhere except for where I was. One more. Okay. Ready or not, I'm hidden. Who's this other alligator? Oh, it's Skids. You're super cute. I'm a better hider every time I practice. Thanks for playing with me. We won! He won and we won! And my heart just feels like real good right now. I had a lot of fun. Maybe tonight at the event we can play together again. Yes, we can, Skids. We can 100% play together. It's a surprise, but Giovanni told me there might be a big cake. I haven't had a cake since the last time my mom remembered my birthday, which was... Well, anyway, thanks again. Come play with me anytime. Oh, Skids. I didn't think this was gonna be like a feels game. This is me. I'm 100% this alligator right now. Look at me cry. Can we throw Skids a birthday party, you guys? Let's work this out. I was having a wee emergency, but I got pulled in by Mandolin Mandy's siren song as usual. I love listening to him play, and when he tells me to stop sitting so close, and rhyming couplets, what a guy. You know, I love just coming to the park, hearing the birds, the music, and the feeling my own hot mouth mist reflected back at me as I stand too close to people. Don't stand that close to people. It's not on purpose. You try having your eyes positioned this way and get back to me about depth perception. You know what? Maybe I was a little too quick to judge. Please. Who are you down there? Hey, don't look at me. Stop looking. Keep looking. Cut it out. Please stop. Please. I have a wife and kids. Please. Oh, I have a wife and cats. Please. I have 3 cats. Okay, it's 5 cats and a body pillow with a crude drawing of a person done in Sharpie. Please don't tell my parents how I live. Rude. Okay, this is the guy I think that Skids was hiding behind. Who are you? Who are you grilling? Two-Ton Tony! Hey, kiddo, how you doing today? Me? Any day above ground, right? Ha 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 ha. Oh, the animation. Just a little mortality joke for you, since I can only relate to my subconscious fears through deflection. Hi, deflection. I'm Dad. The best dad jokes. Ha ha ha. I don't even know that I'm doing it. Some days, though, are better than others. And today's one of the better days. You see this big guy right here? This sweet piece of metal is the Grill Maestro 300X, the undisputed king of the finest grilling technology man has ever known. Yep, can't wait to fire this baby up and do some proper firing. Now all I gotta do is figure out how to start it. And cook with it. And hopefully stop it before the rising flames consume us all. Who are you, Two-Ton Tony? My students call me Mr. Mom Jeans behind my back, but you can call me Tony. Tell you the truth, though, you can call me whatever you want, so long as you don't call me late for dinner. Look at that laughing animation. I've punished my internal organs with intense meats and radioactive food colorings for several decades. My best years are behind me. How do you know Pat? Of course I know Pat. That's one of my boys. Oh, he's Pat's dad? The smaller one of them, that wears a hat. He's a good kid, but a little skittish. Bit of a hair trigger on him. Between you and me, I think that bun could use a little more time in the oven. I convey affection through heartless critique. I learned it from my father. Oh my god. The real truth. Hi, my father. I'm Dad. Oh, jeez. It's a slightly deeper game than I thought it was going to be. The event, huh? Not sure how much I can tell you about that. Unless you're talking about my wife stopping and yammering. Now there's an event I'd like to see. Well, actually, I love her very much, and deeply appreciate the mutual respect and affection that is present between us. There we go, Two-Ton Tony. Sorry. I only know how to communicate in relationships through dated humor that stems from the sexism present in sitcoms. This game is going places, man. Maybe I should start reading those queer things. With the paper? Books. Let's help you with your grill. Anyhow, you seem like a gator that knows their way around a grill. Let's say, hypothetically, that I need a little help getting this beauty of a machine going. I know my lips get a little looser when I hear that fine sizzle of meat being cooked to deadly perfection. So, maybe you could lend me a hand, kiddo? Manic Pixie Dream Grill. Save this grill master from different disasters. I'll play. Problems keep spawning on this terrible grill. Hold the correct tool over a problem for 2 seconds to fix it. Watch out for special problems and obstacles. So if it's a fire, put it out with an extinguisher. I guess if there's smoke, put it out with a fan. And if there's ice, snowflakes, use the lighter. Okay, we can do this. Oh, the animations. Alligator Propane Company. What? Who's that guy? This is a fancy grill. Okay. Round 1. Oh, oh. Oh. Okay. And then I'm coming. Okay, I think we're getting the hang of this. I'm gonna turn up the gas a bit, see if we can really get cooking. Oh no, do I have to keep my eyes on like the whole thing? Oh wait, no, that's not a fire, that's just the TV. What? He's really on fire! Oh, what's going on over here? What's going on over here? What? Okay, Two-Ton Tony! I hear something sparkling. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, what's going on over here? Why does it keep alerting me? I don't, what am I supposed to, oh! I'm supposed to fix the TV today, or 2? I mean, we're doing great. Just a little more, and I think we'll have this thing at 10. Oh my gosh. Okay. Marty time! Where's Marty time? Marty! Marty, get out of here! Marty, you're the worst, dude! My tools! What's going on? Oh, he needs... Marty! What? Marty! Swear to God, Marty. Where's my flame starter? Marty time. Marty time's the worst time! Okay. We won. We got it. We got it cooking. Amazing. Ain't she a beaut? Totally not terrifying at all with the sheer amount of things going on, or the little man in overalls living inside of it. Extremely normal. Oh geez. We got a family member badge. Deflection. Thanks for helping me out today, kiddo. About the event. I can't say too much, but I gotta brag about the balloons I got for it. My boy Pat just loves those colorful sacks of air. Probably why he loves his old man here so much too. My body is aging rapidly. No one can stop the forward cycle of time. See you tonight, kiddo. 8 sharp. Don't be late. Okay, what time is it? Check our alligator watch. Our chronodial. It is 12:45. We've got until 4 o'clock before we need to be back. Let's see what was his name? Mandy? Put a coin into my hat. The song I play is sweet, and if you don't agree with that, I do not give receipts. Wait, where are those coins going? The breeze, she sighs. The fountain coos. My mandolin does holler. It's no surprise or clever ruse that I expect $1. Cease your sit so close to me, though you enjoy my arts. For if you do not start to flee, I'll punch you in soft parts. This guy. Twang. Grill Dad chaos. It's real. Eat emergency. Welcome to Eat Emergency, where your hunger is sated with urgency. Today's specials are 12 cc's of sliders, which come with chips or saline. You can add a side salad if you meet your deductible. If you're having a real emergency, close the game and go to your local urgent care or Gracie hot dog joint. If you're looking for dessert, that's more sweet emergencies, deal up on 4th Street Dog. I like that his hat just says hat. If you'll excuse me, I'm having my own wheat emergency. As in, I'm gluten intolerant and stress ate a bunch of burger buns in a break room breakdown. You know how it is working in the food service industry. The system is broken, dog. I feel ya. Oh. Is there anything else to click on? Eat emergency. I'll click on that nervous-looking kid here in a second. I'm just trying to make sure that there's no other puzzle pieces. How many puzzle pieces have I got? 91 family badges, 14 out of 48 puzzle pieces. So that's not too shabby, I don't think. Hey, don't be a ball in my grill. Ha ha ha, natural laughter. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I don't have any other, like, outstanding dialogue with anybody. Please don't click and drag on the grass. What if I do? Who's gonna stop me? Click and drag on the grass all day. Oh, there goes. Oh, that's right. Mayor Wibblyfin. Bye, Mayor Wibblyfin. Okay. Oh, this game's so adorable. I feel like I would like this game if I played it. Right? Like, it's just like a cute, fun-looking game that just makes me happy on the inside, which is what I needed. Huh? I'm not doing anything. Oh, this is Giovanni. This is the one that Skids was talking about. I mean, well, that's not exactly true. I'm standing here. I'm existing, somewhat. My snoot is running from ragweed allergies. I'm not doing anything that has to do with this soda machine, though. Nope. Nothing at all. I feel like he is doing something with a soda machine. Whom are you? I'm Giovanni. Just a totally cool gator teen who hangs out at the park. By himself. With the soda. How do you know Pat? Pat? You mean my cousin Pat? Yeah, he's great. We used to play a lot more when I was a little kid, but I still think he's pretty cool. Sometimes he'll meet me at the mall food court after school, and we get nachos. I'm lactose intolerant, so my dad doesn't let me have that stuff usually, because it makes me blow chunks. But Pat doesn't mind holding my hoodie back while I spew. He's a total bro. Aww. The event. Oh, the what? The event? You know something. Tell me about it. Okay, you got me. I'll spill my guts. When I said I wasn't doing anything earlier, it was sort of, maybe, definitely a lie. Oh, Mesacat 13, or is it Mesacat 13? Thank you so much for following. I appreciate it. You see that soda machine right there? The truth is, I'm a bit of a cola connoisseur, and this fountain in particular is a beaut. All the best, most classic flavors. Soda's so rare, they stopped making them in the 90s. It's like time stopped here, letting me pickle my pubescent organs in carbonated bliss. Once, at this very spot, I mixed a soda combo so great that the last of my baby teeth disintegrated with a slide whistle noise. Sadly, no matter how I try, I can't seem to get the flavor right again. So I was kind of hoping you'd help me rediscover it. Maybe if we figure it out, I can help you with something? Yes. Hooked on tonics. Mix up the drinks and see what he thinks. Try to follow Giovanni's soda instructions. Move the cup to the right to see the recipes, then up to the fountains to add a flavor. When you're ready, click on Giovanni to start his taste test. You have my recipe card. Those are sodas I've already invented. But how can I make something totally new and different? I don't know. It feels like a lot of pressure. I guess, can I taste the cold cola? I can't remember what it's like. There's Dentist IRA, Sick Lemon, the fruit one, Cold Cola, Dr. Soda, and Bug Cream. And then, oh, these are his recipes. Cool Guy Juice is cold cola plus fruit. Dentist plus, that must be Sick Lemon, is face melter. And Dr. Giggler is Dr. Soda and Bug Cream. Okay, what do you want? Cold cola? Done. There's some cold cola. Bleh, that's right. I remember cold cola now. I hate this soda. It tastes like chemicals. I need to watch that taste out of my mouth. Give me the Dr. Soda. Oh, that one's all sparkly. The other one was just ice cubes. They all have like different animations. Yes. Sweet sugary rush of Dr. Soda. Dr. Soda is the best, most delicious, most addictive soda of all time. It's my very favorite. Maybe I can take inspiration from one of my old recipes. Can you look at my recipe card and make me a face melter? That was... Oh. Also, I love the S. I don't remember what those are called, but the S in dentist down there. Dentist plus stick lemon is face melter. So we choose some dentist. Oh, that one's all like foamy. That one's very gloopy. I do not like sick lemon. I would not drink slick lemon. Zippertech, hey, how are you? Inspiring flavor. Yes, this is masterful. You're a genius, Past Giovanni. Let's use face melter as a base. But how do I make face melter even better? That's the question. Oh no, I'm cracking under the pressure of my own success. Let's try mixing face melter and cool guy juice together, maybe. Does that sound good? Cool guy juice is cold cola and fruit one. Okay. So I need dentist IRA, some sick lemon, some fruit one. Oh, that one's sparkly, sparkly. And some ice cube cold cola. How about this, kiddo? It's okay, but I expected it to be better. Take this and let me think. What's wrong with this soda mix? Maybe I'm just bad at mixing sodas. I guess it could be a weird flavor, though. Does Cool Guy Juice have the bad flavor in it? The one from earlier? Combine the two recipes again, and this time take out the flavor I didn't like. So he did not like cold cola. Also, I 100% have a friend. We live on other sides of the country now, but I remember every time we would go somewhere together, like anywhere that had a soda machine, anytime we'd go and grab food, he would literally put like every soda of the machine in there. Like the, what are they called, like suicide drinks, I think, or sodas or whatever. But he would always do that with every place we went to, and I thought it was disgusting. Okay, so don't add cold cola because that's the one he did not like. Maybe he's just a soda jerk. That's perfect! You totally nailed it! In your honor, I'm gonna name this drink Fizzy Miss Lizzie. Thanks for your help. Who's Miss Lizzie? Am I Miss Lizzie? Who's Fizzy Miss Lizzie? Wow, your soda mixing skills are truly a force to be reckoned with. Oh geez. I knew when I saw you. There was a stinky, be-pimpled teen inside you just waiting to be lured out to make the perfect sugary concoction. Little did you know I'm just a sticky, be-pimpled adult. I've been preparing an extra special beverage for Pat. It's gonna be killer. Killer awesome, I mean. Not like it will kill him. He does get startled pretty easy, though. So yeah, I mean, basically, I think Pat is just completely overacting, and it seems like his family's just throwing him, like, a normal birthday party. Sudden moves tend to make him dive action movie style out plate glass windows. It's pretty cool. Thanks again for your help, Flavor Master. See you tonight. We'll be there for what is probably going to be, again, like a totally normal birthday party. Okay. Oh, what's down here? Oh, who are you? Ah! Ah! Oh, this game is very cute. Okay. What time is it? 1:15. And it takes us 15 minutes on the trolley. So it'll be 1:30 by the time we get somewhere else. Let's go to the unsavory part of town. And we've got to leave here, I guess, at 3:45. This dude with his little guitar and his little goatee. We gotta leave there at 3:45 so we can get back to the fun district by 4 o'clock. Hey buddy, your good old guide here. I just want to warn you, in a city so big, there are bound to be parts of town that are a little seedy. I'm talking seedy tough guys. Seedy tough guys who eat the seeds of things without spitting them out politely into a napkin. Or into a napkin politely. So just be careful. Don't go clicking around in back alleys or anything. I'm 100% going to click on all the back alleys. You never know what you might find. Who are these, like... Oh, okay. So we've got a very adult bar. Very adult. Some rooftop guys out here smoking. Smoking's not good for you, sir. Somebody... Is that meditating in an alleyway? And then... people in a car. Let's check out everything outside first, and then we'll go inside the very adult bar. Hey, what are you looking at? You trying to listen to our exceedingly private rooftop conversations? Beat it, creep. We're not even talking about anything interesting. Move on. Definitely nothing interesting. Just extremely boring things. Yeah, in fact, we're not even talking. We're just sitting up here in silence. My mouth's only moving to aerate our gums. Yeah, we just care a lot about oral hygiene, so fuzz off. We're definitely not talking about the juicy details of Slasher he has hilariously disastrous love life, so beat it. Yeah. Hey. He's a good guy. He's just not so good at the romance thing, you see. Eric. First date at a sporting goods store? I don't know what I'd do if somebody took me on a first date at a sporting goods store. I leave. I need sneakers. And he was running half an hour late. Oh, dude. Slasher. Because I didn't have sneakers. She she had no okay time. She ate his phone in front of him, so she was sure he didn't have her number. Scram. Vamos. When it's time to get back, Pat texts you in time. However, you usually finish an activity perfectly in time, so I don't know what happens. Yeah, that's what I was wondering, was what happens if you don't make it back to Pat in time. Who are you guys? Prince Valentino. I say, you there, vagrant. Brother, I don't think they're a vagrant. They've got that suit on. Perhaps a hobo king? You may be right, sister. You there, hobo king, come here a moment. Honestly, brother, what are we even doing in this filthy part of town? Even breathing the air outside this seedy watering hole is making my scales lose their highly regarded luster. I agree, sister, but you know as well as I that we had to find an unbiased bonehead for our beneficiary. So anyone at the estate was out. Besides, you know how weary I grow of literally everyone we know in the world. Shall we talk to this stranger with a briefcase, then? Yes, yes. As long as it's not someone that gives me the dreadful horror of being known. I don't care for these people. Whom are you? Brother, this nobody doesn't even seem to be aware of who we are. Indeed, sister. Perhaps with that pinstripe style, they've spent the last 30 years or so locked in a storage closet with their fingers in their ears. Don't hate on my pinstripe suit. And their other fingers in their eyes. And fingers yet still in their nose. Obviously, since I released that perfume this year. Obviously. I am Princess Valentino, heir to the Valentino fortune. And this is my brother, Prince Valentino. He's also the heir, since we're twins. I'm the evil twin. They couldn't test for that gene, and you know it, Prince. How do you guys know Pat? Pat? Why, he's our second cousin. Everyone's second cousins to Pat. Are these guys related to Slick Mickey? We must have a lot of fingers. Well, our glove only has 3. So... like this, maybe. But that's all I got. In the nose. That's like a cousin, but thankfully a little more removed from your gene pool. The amount of DNA shared between us is blessedly on the shallow side, much like your personality, sister. Prince, you are such a cut-up. Much like how I cut up your invitation to the Met Gala this year and fed it to the cat. What? But the theme this year was the Monopoly mascot, and you know Mittens the Third is on a strict diet for her failing kidneys. Mittens the Third! Well now, you're gonna have to be more specific. I attend a lot of events, you know. Balls, galas, exhibitions, Prince's unfortunate performance art shows. If you were speaking of last week, when I walked the runway for Gil's fashion fishery rubber pants for moist alligators, I'll have you know I got a write-up in a magazine spread for highlights for children. Anyway, if you're talking about tonight, we have no qualms spilling the whole secret to you. That is, if only you'd do us the smallest of favors. What do you guys need? You see, our beloved daddy passed away just recently from poison-related complications. You know, the natural way. We're splitting up our shared inheritance, but we could really use a mediator. And someone to protect my beautiful face from dear sister's punches. It's true, I punched super duper hard. If only we had some help dividing up Daddy's precious possessions. I'm sure we could tell you the information you seek. So, will you help us, or do you have Hobo King duties to attend to? Divine Twinheritance. Split the perks between these jerks. I'll play. Use the checklist to assign an item to each of the Valentino twins. You can't leave until both twins are happy, so pay attention to the indicator bar. Well, let's get on with us. Daddy's not getting any more alive. I'm already bored. So we have to give something to them? Ooh, cozy. Just the kind of thing I like. Warm and made through the suffering of another. Maybe she likes armor. Oh, this would be smashing with great-grandmother's claymore. Literally. Do we have that? I don't know. Hat. Rather gauche, don't you think? Eyeballs are so last season, which is why I'm having mine removed next month. Okay, he does not like the hat. Can we give the hat to her? Oh, there we go. Father's secret society hat. I'd wondered if it had been lost after the SWAT raids. Okay. So she likes that. Does he like wine? A fine vintage from the year I was born. Daddy was saving it for when I became an admiral member of society. Good thing he died and I can just take it. Vinyl? These seem rather large for my multiple Blu-ray players. Yes, I have more than one. I have 2 eyes, don't I? Okay, he hates that. These are mostly compilations of Halloween sound effects and screams, so yes, please give this to me. Okay, good. She likes that. Photo. Well, it's a conversation piece, I suppose. Why doesn't he like anything? A signed photo of the president? To be rather straight with you, I didn't vote for him. Or that gold chain. Oh, neither of them like it. Okay. Well, This would be more of a masterpiece if it depicted something important, like me, perhaps. He seemed to like it. I don't know. A sack of cash? Daddy always did like to show off our wealth. Money sacks, diamond throwing parties, PJs made of 2 parts endangered tiger, 1 part Great Barrier Reef. Daddy knew how to live. She doesn't look like she likes that one, though. Does he like a sack of cash? Yes. Ah, Father's beloved cartoonish sack of money. It reminds me so much of him. Cold, hard, and beneath my flippers. Urn of Ashes? Oh, she likes this one. I hear ashes are replacing charcoal as the new go-to face mask for keeping scales glossy. Ew, gross. Crystal orb? No, she does not like that. If I wanted to see something mysterious and confusing, I'd just look at Prince's new headshots. Take that, Prince. Oh, he likes it. Okay. Oh, his bar is full. Mother is rather into these types of things as well. You might say ironic mysticism runs in the family, like bloodlust or beautiful knees. Maybe she wants a parrot? Oh yeah, Bernard! I spent hours training him to eat $50 bills in front of our governess as she cried. Sweet childhood memories. These are awful people. Okay, she needs more things. Well, my several phones could use a car. Does she want the blade? She liked the armor. Great-grandmother's Claymore's rightful place is with me in my penthouse. Or possibly in my ex-boyfriend Blake, the house music DJ. Okay, wait. Neither of them like the photo, but what if I give it to him? Okay, now hers is full and his is full. Yay! Perhaps I can use the scraps of my Ming vase decoupage and craft project. My parole officer said I had to have a hobby after all. We did it! Do I get multiple badges? Yay! Oh geez. That's all of Daddy's things, and I feel quite pleased with my haul. And me as well. Why, I'm in such a good mood, I'm almost feeling feelings again. Seriously, brother? How pedestrian. I know. Please don't tell any of the servants. They'll start asking me for silver dollars or whatever they eat these days. I guess we should thank you, Pinstripes, and tell you what you want to know about the event. But we won't. Your reward is our smiling snoots. Now, get out of our car before we ring the police. Oh my god, you guys aren't even gonna tell me anything at all? Hello, hello. Your pal, the city aficionado here. I just wanted to make sure you know about this cool local place called Nana Rue's Antiques. I know what you're thinking. Antiques are for grandmas. And you're right, the whole shop is run by a grandma. Well, a Nana. Nana Rue. There's a great local legend about the place that it's haunted by like 5 billion ghosts. Or super haunted. Oh! What's really haunting though is the prices. Huh. Just a little shopping humor from me to you. I'm not really rolling on the floor. Anyway, Nana Rue is as much of a card shark as she is a deal shark, so be careful. But if you have time, defo check out her colorful shop. It's tons of fun. Okay. But I want to check out this area. Who dis? Hey, got a light? No, not for my cigarette. I meant in general. It's kind of dark out here and I've got a spooky ghost allergy. You ain't seen any, right? If you want to get in the bar, bub, you're gonna have to cough up an ID. Or anything, really. Coughing up stuff is generally an adult thing. Getting older ain't glamorous. The other night, I coughed up something that was shaped just like the state of Arizona. I tried to show Slasher, but he wouldn't even look. 'Cause that's gross, Raoul. Quit smoking, you dingus. Yeah, quit smoking, stupid. It even had the Grand Canyon in it. Gross. Snort. Can we... Wait, we can go down the alleyway? They told us not to go down any alleyways. Which 100% means we need to go down the alleyway. 2 o'clock. Okay, we got some time to play some more games. Hey, man. You got any change or novelty tie-dye apparel? Okay, good. My vibe was right on for this guy. Wow, Starchild. I can, like, feel your energy from over here. I'd say it's what's harshing my whole thing right now. But the truth is, I've recycled some, like, really gnarly bagels for lunch today out of the dumpster behind the furniture store. My mellow has been thoroughly pre-harshed. Ugh. Why would there be bagels in the dumpster of a furniture store? Oh. Throw pillows. Bummer. Listen, who among us hasn't woken up at noon in a van under a blanket felted equally from stranger lint and candy wrappers? It's no wonder I got into the wrong dumpster. If anything, it's fate. I won't have time for everybody. Oh no! But, which means I'll have to play this game again. I'm Aiden. It's totallychilltomeetyou.com.org. I sort of knew someone would seek me out today. I'm, like, a bit of a clairvoyant, according to some subforums I visit online. Plus, I own a somewhat unsettling amount of powerful crystals. Their potent energies course through me, through my inner core. Which is great, since I spent the last of my dosh on some suspiciously expensive crystals, and my inner core is super starving, man. Pretty good at getting people's vibes. Oh yeah, the emails in the final scene. I love doing voices for characters. I think it's super fun. How do you know Pat? Did you say Pat? He's a pretty cool guy. Kind of dresses like a preschooler though, if I'm being realsies. My little sister Lizzie is dating his cousin. So that's Lizzie from the park who's dating Joni. So I guess you could say we're kind of like a family. You can say anything to strangers really. No one can stop you. What do you know about the event? Tonight? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I can't really tell you much. I've been, like, sworn to secrecy. But what if we play a game? I could actually, like, probably tell you a few things if you do me a solid first. You see, those suspiciously expensive crystals I mentioned earlier, well, those little mamas were also suspiciously powerful. From just 3 nights of holding them, even when I had to get up to do pee... I feel mystically charged enough to access my innermost self. But in my tireless questing through the crystal concentration arts, I just don't have time to shower or dust my pewter miniatures. Besides, bathing is a way for the man to keep us down. You should be sliding across the floor on an oil slick of your own creation, like nature intended. My aromatic scent keeps away a lot of unwanted company, like solicitors and my father, but it invited others. I'm talking about flies. These little buzzing buzzkills keep harshing my mellow. They're making it impossible for me to concentrate on my inner light to do it inner right, if you know what I mean. If you could just swat them away from me while I'm getting my meditation on, I'd be happy to do you a solid in return. So you'd be my spotter-swatter? Meditation infestation. Slap a fly from an icky guy. I will play. You skipped this game. Click on flies and hornets to attack them with a fly swatter. Hornets take extra hits. Be careful, don't swat the butterflies or Aiden. So these two guys, not this, not Aiden. Got it. Give me a swatter. Alright. See, Dad? I do have friends. You know, I wouldn't go with we're friends here, Aiden. Ah! Get out of here. Oh, his mystical power is rising. Nope. Nope, nope, nope! No! It's happening. The subforms were right. I have to keep going. Round 2. Ah! Wah! Wah! Ah! Ah! Oh, don't slap that butterfly. Oh, wait. Something happened. Keep going. I'm almost there. Oh, I don't like that phrase. Ah! Oh, gonna swat that butterfly accidentally. No, oh, sorry, Aiden. You're really stinky. Okay, well. Oh, the butterfly! I can't stop them, Aiden. I'm sorry. Oh, the butterfly! My finger actually really hurts from trying to click the mouse so much. Are we getting there? Oh. That was a lot of clicking. This looks so hard to do. We did it though. Whoa, look at this frizz here. Hello, my star child. Through crystal channeling and staying modestly hydrated like advised on social medias, I have been able to reach my most powerful form. Oh geez. He has an afro. I'm still the Aiden you've known and adored for so long, but a new, more powerful Aiden. A Payden, as it were. Like how I haven't been paid in weeks. I'm so hungry. Haha, just kidding. I don't feel the human desire for food in my new astral mode. Hey, did you just hear an ice cream truck? Oh, no reason. I just really like this song the truck plays. It's a real bop. No, I'm not crying. I can now tell you a bit about the event now, since I'm a being of pure energy and knowledge given form. But also a being that's like extremely good at keeping secrets, man. What little I can tell you is it concerns Pat for a certain reason. That's really all I can say. I don't want Lizzie to get too mad at me for spilling the beans. She's got those angry little sister hands. Even beings of pure peaceful energy are averse to tiny sister punches. Thank you again for your spiritual guidance. What you have done here today will not soon be forgotten. At least not for the 45 minutes of short-term memory I have. Hey, did you hear an ice cream truck?